Hey guys, my apologies for the delay to the start of the round. We've just had an issue with the server and with my stream as well. But I do believe we are now back up and running, and people should be spawning in shortly. So thanks for bearing with us. I'm KLW Hitman Pike, esports shoutcaster with the Hardcore League, and you are here to watch Ace versus the wonderful, the only. In fact, I just need to change the title because that's not correct. Let's just get that changed for a start. That's now correct. Okay, that's better. Hey guys, see you all loading in there. Thanks for bearing with us. We'll be underway shortly. The stream is most certainly coming back, Aftermath. Thanks for your patience. So we've got D12 on the right and Ace on the left. Alright guys, just bear with us, don't be too much longer. On the way. So currently the two communities are just lining up that said, and just having a look through. I haven't covered Ace before, so it's going to be interesting to see what they bring to the party, what their tactics and strategies are. Going to be playing a little bit of St. Quentin Scar to start it off here at round 1, map 1. Just to give you an idea, guys, a little bit of information on the background of the Ace community. Can I just get a sound check across the board, guys? That's okay. Hopefully I should be getting some sound off everything. I'm just doing my double checks just before we kick it off. Got quite a lot of games coming up tonight. In fact, I think it's 6 in total. We had 4 last night. Mason hosted Icon versus MDG. And Deadeye is currently hosting PT versus Rift. This is about to kick off D12 versus Ace. And then at 8 PM Central we've got EXO versus GOAT. And again at 8 PM Central we have Enjoy versus Rift. Then starting at 9:30 we have Ono versus Lottle. So a lot of matches coming up, a lot of people from across the community coming together to play Battlefield competitively. And stream title. One sec, but for some reason my HL open has decided not to work. Just let me have a look at that. See if I can fix that, because I want that. Very much so. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. There you go, happy. Alright, we're just coming up to the 4-minute mark here. I believe the teams are just having a mutually agreed delay, and just because the server did black screen. This is going to be a 16 versus 16, guys. And I'm very excited to see what these two communities can do against each other. If you like what stream title, no, if you Medicant, if you reset the title, it should be Ace versus D12. Just waiting for these guys to get going now. Shouldn't be too much longer. And we will be underway. And we're away, ladies and gentlemen. Straight away we can see the air vehicles going to work. And it looks like we've got a few vehicle taxis out there at the moment, with a couple of the various communities trying to go for some of the back flags. And good attack, to be fair. Let's just see what's going to be the main point of contact here. Okay, by the looks of it, D12 have managed to secure Echo, Delta, Foxtrot, and Ace have managed to capture Charlie, Bravo, and Alpha. With an attack by D12 moving in on Charlie, I'm just going to land on Cozy Pajamas, making use of the Hell Regal, just to see what his approach is to the flag. Cozy Pajamas representing D12 at the moment. He's decided to make use of the assault kit, which is probably a good idea. I wouldn't be surprised if both the communities make use of the assault kits. Otherwise, you know, it's a very vehicle heavy map. You want to get that balance right, as I always discuss, especially on these smaller scale games, of having enough medics out there. I would imagine there's probably only going to be 1 or 2 revives per stream. But that said, some teams do like to run heavy on assault and support over medic. I definitely recommend people run medic, just because, oh, I hear footsteps down below, so possibly a contact. And Cozy just going down to Fearless, representing Ace there in the background. Alright, let's just have a quick look at the top-down view again. And it does look like both the teams are holding strong with their flags at the moment. Not many friendlies on Delta to protect it, and we've got a vanguard of Ace infantry moving up, supported by looks of it, 2 armor pieces. So I'm just going to take a look into the free mode here for a second, see how things look. And as you can see, Scruffy and Batsosi, one of the few players to be defending. Scruffy's gone to the defense point in the top of the just getting taken out by a great grenade there, but we've got Ace moving in pretty firm. Medicant being one of the team leaders for D12, making an attempt on Delta at the moment, but he's got armor to contend with as Ace Prophecy makes his way across into the objective. Delta looking to be absolutely lit up at the moment. Both the teams putting a lot of their efforts into these 2 flags. Just looking at the top-down perspective, and it does look like both the teams have conceded one of their front flags each. They've exchanged Charlie for Delta, and for the time being, Delta looks to be dropping in favour of D12. Just have a look at that scoreboard quickly. Dirty Fighter going 5-0. Fluffy Marshmallows the same. for D12 at the moment. And just having a look at the kill-death ratio, 8th Ace going 5-1. So we're seeing some kill-death ratios develop there, some higher ones. One or two players struggling to get up off the ground there a little bit, but I would imagine they'll pick up soon. I'm just going to fall in on Fluffy here for a minute, Fluffy being one of the 5-0 kill-deaths. And as per one of the common themes we're seeing is that a lot of these guys with high kill-death ratios, you know, they tend to be in vehicles, or they tend to be, you know, definitely in the aeroplanes. There's definitely a lot of opportunity to get yourselves those infantry and air kills in these fighter jets. Fighter planes. It's all the same. Kind of. So just having a look at Delta. Delta looks to be getting secured by D12 at the moment, and the guys at Ace making an attempt now for Echo, which is currently open and doesn't look to be defended in the by D12 that I can see. No D12 in view, but I would imagine by hitting Echo they are going to be leaving other flags vulnerable. So it might just be that D12 have decided to keep their concentration on the other flags and sacrifice Echo. But looking at it now, D12 are moving in. Cozy Pajamas just going down to Terminal Lance 49 there. Terminal Lance getting a pretty sweet kill on him. I think, was he just couched up in the corner there? No, he's just in the barn, unfortunately. Oh, Lance is now onto something else by the looks of it. And D12 moving back in on Echo now. Looks like Dirty Fighter in the tank is pushing up, supporting his guys. Looking very dramatic with his camo there, it has to be said. I've just unlocked that for the Chamond recently. And I have to say, I'm really impressed. I really like it, although it fits better on ships. Medicant just moving in front and centre onto Echo, making an attempt to secure things, but Calm, just managing to get rid of Deadly Calm there in the background. And looks like, what's this guy's name? Kaiser, just getting taken out there by Fearless. Fearless getting taken out by Medicant. And it looks like Medicant has managed to secure the flag for the time being in favour of D12. That said, I would imagine it won't be long until Ace start putting fire back on it. Oh, my apologies, just a brief loss of connection there for a second, but we appear to be back now, and D12 still making a concerted effort on Echo to put that to sleep. Hopefully Ace are going to be somewhere around here at the moment, because looking at the wider perspective of things now, D12 do appear to have a flag majority and a points lead, but granted, 2 of those flags are swing flags, so I'll hold off on seeing what happens with Charlie and Foxtrot before I make any decisions. But we are coming up to the first 200 points here at Hardcore League on this 16 versus 16 Conquest Large. D12 versus Ace. Just about to see some. I think that would have been a team kill if he had been on. If he'd have been in hardcore there, but just managing to get Smithy before making an egress there. Coming back in for a shot on Delta. Looks like he's pretty much happy that Delta's clear at the moment. Just managing a collision there with one of his buddies. And let's just see how Fluffy Marshmallows is managing to recover from that. Thankfully, again, because we're playing Core, he didn't take any hits there. He didn't take any damage. Looks like he's got a few issues with the AA at Bravo, but he's making his way away from Bravo, keeping things pretty distancy at the moment between him and that flag. Big opportunity to hit the infantry vanguard moving between Bravo and Delta. Not too sure whether he's seen it, but he's opted to go and hit Charlie instead. Alright, let's just have a look at the top-down perspective as the Ace guys over at Ace Holes have actually managed to take a flag majority very briefly, which has given them the opportunity to catch up on points. We've got D12 running in the lead at the moment with 234 points. Ace in the running up with 207 points. It's not a massive lead that D12 have. They are going to have to keep the pressure on, especially as they're now evened out on flags. D12 are just making an attempt here for Echo. But Prophecy appears to be very much on his own. My apologies, he does have backup now. But that said, well, whether it will be enough. Echo is very hotly contested, it would appear today. Both the communities putting a lot of emphasis on it. Medicamp running across the open there, managing to get into cover. He's got Abandoned Brooks coming up in the distance. Birdman Prophecy moving up in this, coming up from his side as well. We've got Sleepy moving up behind them. So Medicamp has just been saved by Sleepy. Sleepy managing to put them both to sleep there. Oh, forgive me. See what I did? And Dirty Blunts in the corner, just trying to hold out here, doing his best. Oh, and someone just got crushed by C4 and debris. 8th Ace going to the ground here as Botter. I can't figure this guy's name out. Bottisy. Oh, what is it? Bottomy? Bottomy? Bottomy. I'm just going to call you Bottomy, dude. The guy Bottomy over there. Clearing out. Right, let's just have a look at where things are heating up between Echo and Charlie. At the moment, we've got a bit of a contact going on between D12, AMZ, and a couple of other members. Unfortunately, just going down to Birdman there. Birdman very much so on point with that Hell Regal factory. Guys, if you like what you're watching, what you're listening to, thanks for joining us. This is Hardcore League, Competitive Battlefield 1. Exclusive and large scale. We've got Dirty Blunts hitting Bravo here at the moment. It looks to be pretty open. He's well supported by his teammates, but Fortress just in the background there, able to put a few shots down. My apologies, that's Fearless. Prophecy backing him up in the tank, and also Circle putting some pain down on Bravo. I think this is possibly going to go to Ace here at the moment. Ace are only 10 points off taking the lead, so if they manage to bring this back, if they manage to keep up this flag majority, we are going to see a very close round between the two communities. I'm going to have to make a note here of what the results are at the end. Someone's screaming out loud there, burning to death. That sounded horrendous. And just seeing how things looked at for the top-down perspective at the moment, Ace are very much so. Oh, yes, I think they're about to do it. They're about to catch up with D12. D12 only just maintaining onto that points lead now. We are literally neck and neck, ladies and gentlemen, as we just go past the 300 mark round here at the Hardcore League. That is just incredible at the moment. Watching Badfish at the moment, desperately attempting to take Echo, going 3-6 at the moment. He's going to have to try harder than that if he wants to keep up with this onslaught by Ace. This is very much a two-horse race, and I do believe Ace momentarily have the lead. So congratulations to Ace for managing to pull it back from D12. D12, well done for managing to hold it this far. You've both been fighting incredibly hard, and from the shoutcasted Hitman Pie in the sky perspective, I honestly have to say, very impressive. Thank you, Pix Invoker. Batosai. Thanks, buddy. Batosai. Right, you are. Good man. So it wasn't Botany, whatever I called him. Batosai. That's easy enough to remember. Okay, Ace moving up, making a very last-ditch attempt on Delta before the Vanguard with D12 moves in and clean wipes them out off the map. This is turning into a real neck-and-neck race. D12 not wanting to give up their position on the map and recapturing Delta there. Not much else going on throughout the rest of the map. Delta looks to be very much the flashpoint between the two communities. Birdman there just managing to get a good few hits on one of the tanks, killing a few of managing to kill one infantry in the process. Ace are very much fighting against it at the moment as they run down on Bravo. Granted, they're moving in from an elevated position, but there is not much cover to position themselves between on Delta and Bravo. That said, once they get to that wall, once they get into that initial objective, things become a lot harder for the D12 community to manage. And as we can see here, that is being proven as D12 are really struggling to maintain. We've got 2 medics that are just managing to hold on, 3 medics now. D12 realising their error earlier with the medics and bringing them in and realising just how strong that is. I believe Death Touch at the moment, or this guy repairing, unfortunately just got wasted by Terminal Lance 49 there. I was just trying to read his name. And sorry if I got your name there wrong there, buddy, but you got bombed. You got bombed hard. Right, so at the moment, D12 just managing to maintain on that points lead with 397 points to Ace's 387. This is an incredibly tight round. We are now seeing Charlie drop potentially another issue for the guys over at Ace. They are moving into position to try and retake that, but we've got armor, we've got infantry, we've got 4 infantry that I can see, and this could definitely be an issue for Ace as they are managing to take Delta back, but that said, Charlie is a dead cert. Echo is now also dropping in favour. I'm not too sure in favour of who. Is it in favour? It is in favour of D12. So between this, it's going to be hard. It's a tight game. Still, we are only 6 points divided between the 2 communities. It's absolutely amazing to see, guys. D12 running strong on Echo, making a good effort to defend it from the Ace community who are moving across from Delta. Ace backed up in Noob-Tube-tastic, or Max Noob-tastic, who is running in the Ace armor. Dirty Fighter moving up behind him. Dirty Fighter moving up behind him and putting a lot of effort into crushing the buildings at Echo. I would have thought he would have gone to attack Max Noob-tastic, but he's let Max Noob-tastic go away and he's decided to concentrate on the infantry. However, he's just got taken out by Aggro Remix from the air. That was a sweet kill, buddy. You did a lot of damage very quickly. Hey, what's going on, Kels? Am I shouting too much? I'm sorry, I shouldn't shout that much. I'm just excited. It's so exciting, this Hardcore League competitive Battlefield 1. If you guys like what you're watching, what you're listening to, thanks for joining me. I'm KLW Hitman Pike, esports showcaster, and this is the Hardcore League. And we've got a very tight game between the 2 communities at the moment. This is just, yeah, like you say, they just keep backcapping. That is definitely what is going on here. They are just concentrating on each other's rear bases. And at the moment, D12 are on the defensive as Echo is very much under attack. We've got 2 vanguards that are about to meet up. But it looks like the D12 van has been decimated moving into Echo as Ace make a concerted effort now on Echo to cap it with very little resistance from D12. Thank you very much, guys. If you're enjoying it, then thank you for joining me and the league. Crazy Pajamas just in the background there. Also, Badfish and Dirty Regs pushing up on Roadkill. The guys are deciding, what are they doing? Are they moving? They're moving over to Delta. So these guys might be in a position. They are between a rock and a hard place at the moment. They might either head to Echo and go for the cap, or they might try and infiltrate these guys. But it does look like they're going for the Echo attack rather than getting up on the 6 o'clock of Ace and wiping them out. Yeah, I know. How are they getting on? I know Kel's random, right? Bless her. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to a win there to the British Empire. That's 491. So that would be first round 2. First round 2, Dirty Dozen, if I'm not mistaken. Good game. Right, just making notes. Got that written down now, guys. So, in the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to the exceptionally new professional, I don't know what we want to call it, opener that we've got. Reel, made by the wonderful Deadeye, founder, staff member, dedicated shoutcaster here at the Hardcore League, assisted by it's Mason here. So guys, if you like what you've been watching, that was round one. Round one, map one. And you are and this is KLW Hitman Pike, Esports Shoutcaster. Give me a like, give me a share, give me a follow. Let's just take a look at them stats there for a minute. If you're interested in getting involved with either of these two communities, then get in touch with their team leaders, Animosity and Ace Holes. Just going to swap those tabs over in a minute. Alrighty, we'll be straight back to it. Let's just see whether we've lost anyone in the process. Looks like both communities are running full capacity at the moment, so that's good to see. Just a little history here on St. Quentin Scar, guys. Forgive me, my voice is giving out already, that's not a good sign. Yep, okay. It was fought between the 29th of September and the 10th of October as part of the 100 Days War, which was the last 100 days before the German Empire surrendered, and it was one of the first confrontations that saw the use of armour, and they used this armour to spearhead through the German lines. And pretty much after that, the Germans were on the retreat, and it turned it from a very static war that we'd seen throughout the 1914 to sort of mid 1917 sort of area. We'd seen trench lines, barbed wire, fixed artillery positions. However, come the 29th of September, St. Quentin Scar, massive armour assault, burst through the enemy lines. The Allies managed to manipulate this and expand this, and it resulted in the Germans retreating as far back as their own territory in Germany. Alright guys, we're just 1 minute out here from starting round 2, map 1. Nope, that's the wrong one. Map 1. Yeah, map 1, map 2. No, that's not the right one. Oh, I'll have to figure these graphics out, guys, but we are definitely here on the second round of the first map. There it is! No, I give up. I'll come back to these. Oh, bless me, I'm special. This is why you guys love me, and this is why you guys come back to the Hardcore League. Because as professional and as awesome as we are still human, and we still mess up our graphics. Anyway, we are roughly 1 minute out here. It's being speculated as a 3-minute start. So, for just one last moment, just because it looks so freaking awesome, I'm just going to run that open. Alrighty, and we will be underway shortly. Just out of interest, are you guys getting my game sound, or is it quiet, or are you hearing it at all, or is... Just give me an idea. I'm not too sure. I believe that we've been having a few issues with game sound. So good! It does, doesn't it? It really does. It really does. Alright then, ladies and gentlemen, here we are. Map 1, round 2 of D12 versus A16 versus 16. Hardcore League hosted. Competitive Battlefield 1. Check it out. Guys, if you like what you're watching, do go and hit that follow button, hit that share button, bottom right hand side of the screen, hit the Twitter share, and let's help get the word spread out there that there is a competitive one scene. Just gonna land here on Remix, see what the plan here is with him, what his approach is going to be. Looks like he's already taken a few hits there and just going down to Fluffy Marshmallows. Fluffy putting a lot of pain down on him. Just coming back in on Fluffy to see him clear out on the air. And that's 2 kills straight away, and he's already on Aces 6. Fluffy being an extremely accomplished pilot. And that is just incredible. I think that's a record here at Hardcore League. I think that is a record. I think that's 3 planes shot down in 20 seconds. And potentially, I think that's going to be getting in the D12 promo reel when they do eventually get round to doing one. So if someone wants to make a note of the time on that, that would be much appreciated, especially if you rep D12. That was an amazing set of kills by Marshmallow there. Right, so I'm just going to have a look at the top-down perspective here, guys, and see how things are evening out. Because at the moment, D12 are rushing out there, and they have a flag lead of 4 flags, and that has led to initial points lead of 15 points. D12 are taking a lot of fire from Ace at the moment towards Charlie, so I'm just going to look at Charlie flag and see what things look like from that perspective. Guys, if you like what you're watching, what you're listening to, then damn, like Southern Chick says, you need to give us a listen. Hitman Park says you need to give us a follow. Right, Cozy Pajamas there, just in the background, holding out. He's well supported by his squad mates. Noobtastic coming in, maybe a bit too close considering he's only in an artillery vehicle. Those vehicles are not very heavily armoured, and they are designed for range. So I'm surprised Max has brought it so close up. To be honest, but maybe he didn't quite realise that there was an armoured column there. It definitely did not work out well for him, and at the moment he's going up against a lot of D12 here on Charlie, which is turning into a bit of a flashpoint at the moment. Charlie being whereas Echo was and Delta seemed to be the concentration, Charlie seems to be the main focus of the 2 communities immediately. Yeah, can't say his name, only pays for KDA. And go away email so I can read this. Battersea. I've already forgotten it. Battersea? Battersea, have I got it? I think I got it, haven't I? That's Battersea, isn't it? Yeah. Alright, D12 still putting down a very strong defence here on Echo. Not too sure whether they're going to start moving out to other objectives. They might want to start splitting up a little bit. They do run together quite close, as you can see here at Charlie. We've got sort of like multiple armor pieces. It might be beneficial to split that armor down. One of the communities, I think it was PT, was doing it last night, and it was working very much in their favor, but obviously it does reduce your ability to respond to the rest of the map. Just covering Prophecy here at the moment with his Hell Regal 1915 factory. Good choice of weapon. I mean, personally, it's one I've only started using recently. It's got an incredibly high magazine capacity. It's very accurate, and you know, the high rate of fire, you know, is very. It almost goes against the high rate of fire because you run out of ammunition so quickly. Just wanted to show Fluffy that I'm his biggest fan. If you guys want me to follow any players in particular, then please drop some bits down, and I'll make a point of following them. Just still on Prophecy at the moment, 505 as he moves in on Bravo. Not too much going on in the way of compromise or resistance. I'm just going to take a look at how things look from the Hitman Pie in the Sky perspective. Hitman Pie in the Sky. And as you can see, guys, fairly secure on Bravo. Taking a few hits there from the air, but nothing to be worried about. I don't actually think he dropped any payload there. Ace now moving down in force on Echo. Echo looks to be the next objective. Having secured Delta, that would be the most reasonable flag to sort of move to next. Just moving in on Max Noob-tastic as he pushes into Echo, taking quite a lot of fire and just getting clipped as he crosses the road. Meteor Sacrifice just a little bit behind where Max Noob-tastic was, but also coming into a lot of contact there, getting taken out by one of the members there. I think it was Bottasy. Who knows? Oh, and a lot of contacts coming in now here on Delta as Ace move up. Just going to cover Deadly Cammy for the minute here. Deadly Cammy trying to throw an incendiary on the armor there. Probably better than just to really keep a low profile and hope the armor backs off. Don't know whether it's really a good idea. He is running quite split from his squad. I'm not too sure where his squad mates are, to be honest. Whether he's on his own. No, his squad mates are on Charlie. They're making an attempt on Charlie. He's holding back as a medic, which I can't say as I blame him. Good idea. If the rest of his squad takes any casualties, then he's in a good position to move back in and revive them with minimal casualties being sustained. Alright, tabletop view for a minute here, guys. Let's just have a look at the top-down perspective and the points. D12 currently running at 231 tickets to Ace's 144. That is an incredible amount of tickets developing, and it's going to be an issue for Ace to be able to pull back from that. If that develops to any more than 100 tickets on a 500-point game, then generally speaking, it's very hard for those communities to come back. I think I've only seen a community come back from a 100 points deficit once before, if I'm honest. So statistically speaking, you know, once you hit that point, you are really up against it. So we need to see some action from Deadeye in the from Ace in the next few minutes. Otherwise, it's going to be game over for them. And that's another follower. Let's just check out who the follower was. Thank you very much for the follow, Mr. Follower. Not too sure whether it's going to show me just yet. It'll give me a minute. I have to wait. Reveral Zander. Oh man, I'm so sorry. I've got dyslexia, so my pronunciation of names is like terrible at the best of times, especially when I'm trying to concentrate. But anyway, back to the game here briefly, because it does look like Medicant and his boys at D12 are making an attempt on Bravo, and they don't appear to be compromised in any way, shape or form. My apologies. They have got one or two Ace on the far side, but I don't think these guys are going to be able to knock them off the flag. This is the last opportunity they've got to get a flag that isn't Charlie before they get all capped. And I would imagine it's going to become extremely hard now for the Ace community to come back here. Thank you again to our other follower. Just bear with me, and I'll give you a little shout out, because as we do, we like to welcome all our new followers by name here at the Hardcore League, because community comes first. Community and professionalism. Just bear with me, guys. And I think I actually missed it because I was looking at the wrong screen there. My bad. But thank you to the new follower. We've got a few of our founders in chat, so I'm sure they would be more than welcome to have a chat with you and explain to you a little bit more about the Hardcore League. Or if anyone wants to put up the information about it, that would be appreciated. Okay, at the moment, Ace making an attempt on Delta, coming in on a pincer movement, moving in on D12's position. D12 in an elevated position, giving them a slight advantage, but the disadvantage being that they are being pincered. That is an excellent bit of flanking being used by Ace. And again, this might be a good clip to record for Ace's promo reel if they decide to do one. because that was just an incredible bit of battlefield there, guys. I don't know whether that was deliberate, but it almost looked choreographed. So well done, guys. Good bit of flanking, good demonstration of a pincer movement. We've now got armour coming up. It's Dirt Regs moving in on the heavy tank with D12 dropping some infantry. Scruffy moving in, but he's got Smitty on his 6. Smitty getting him with his Hell Regal 1915, and the boys over at Ace are making their final and last ditch effort on Delta. After it's all gone horribly wrong for them, they almost got it with that pincer movement, but D12 were like, no way, Jose. And that will be another follower, so thanks for joining us, guys. I'm KLW Hitman Pike, esports shoutcaster with the Hardcore League, and you are watching competitive Battlefield 1 large scale. Do stay tuned, we've got another 4 matches coming up tonight. We've had 2 already. Oh, we've got, oh, God knows how many more matches. We've got like 3 or 4 matches coming up. It's incredible the amount of matches we've got coming up. But by the looks of it, D12 has now secured Delta. Ace making an attempt off Bravo, but losing Bravo on their 6 o'clock. This is going to be an issue for Ace. They're going to lose their position on the map again, but they have reduced that points lead. So that said, we are now down to a points lead of 70 points. D12 running 359 tickets to Ace's 285. This is a tight game. It's not the tightest I've seen. It's not as tight as last round. Last round was just incredibly tight. We squeezed through last round, and it was definitely neck and neck. This round, they do have D12 really have got into their flow, and they've got this down to a fine action. Okay, Scruffy moving around the backside of Schmitty, looking for his revenge there, but Schmitty not realising, and French the Great also about to get compromised. French the Great staying up. Unknown Aces covering his buddy 6 o'clock, which is always great to see. This is one of the things we like to see at Hardcore League, again, is when teammates, enemies are about to kill someone, but their teammate just wipes them out last minute, you know, with maybe a melee, or maybe a, something awesome like a sniper. It's just something that just looks jammy as. And we've got a few D12s moving up on a lot of Ace here. Not too sure whether Ace are aware of these D12s pushing up from Delta direction, but Ace seemed to be getting cut out of Echo right, left and centre. 8th and French the Great moving around the backside with Schmitty. Unknown Ace as well. These guys putting a lot of emphasis into staying alive. Unknown Ace especially, he's just managing to stay the heck away from everywhere else. But that said, we'll see what happens. Bruno Point, Hardcore League is definitely the top recommended competitive channel I would go to. Shout out to Hardcore League. Bruno 2 Point, thank you very much, buddy. That is much appreciated from the bottom of our hearts. You know, a lot of work and effort goes into this, especially behind the scenes, let alone during the matches. And for everyone involved, we love you. And you guys love us, and this is awesome, so much appreciated. Psychotic, much love for you as well, dude. Actually, goddamn, I need to record this just in case it doesn't do that thing again. You've just reminded me. At least we'll have some of the rounds. Because, right, getting back onto it, though. Things are hotting back up at Delta between D12 and Ace. The two communities coming together like a pair of titans. And things look to be securing for Ace. Sorry, my apologies for D12. Ace running back up the hill there. Looks pretty unsupported. He's lost. He's going to be losing Delta. He's making an attempt to get Bravo back. These guys just can't move quick enough to keep up with the litness of D12's amazing skill right now. That said, the points deficit has developed. King Trash making his thoughts known on Hardcore versus Core. Very clear there. Deadeye is Offspring. What, you think Deadeye looks like the actual guy from Offspring? That's incredible. I think I could agree with you. And as we bring it into the last 20 points of the rounds, ladies and gentlemen, we do see a flag majority being held by Ace here. but it might be too little too late. They are 80 points behind with only 15 points left on the game. So guys, if you've enjoyed yourself, this has been round 2, map 1. And Ace have done incredibly well, but D12 have just managed to really put the pressure down. Well done, ladies and gentlemen. Excellent round. I'm just trying to get up my list so I can make a note of what the score is. And that was round 2, map 2, ladies and gentlemen. So I just want to give a little shout out to our buddies here at the Hardcore League. We've got those wonderful people, the people that make it all happen for us over. And I'm just going to give them a little run there. What you want, what you want. And of course we've got the wonderful people at gamerscommunity.network, gamer/community.network. Do get involved with what they have to offer, because they are an awesome community. They are your voice. Also, Dice versus Community, guys. Dice versus Community runs some amazing events, and you should definitely get involved by turning up and watching them. Now that was the old reel that we had, and this is the new one. I just wanted to show you a comparison, so my apologies. And also I didn't actually make a score on the game, so I think it was anyone see the, anyone notice it? Any of you lovely people? Wow, 58 viewers in the channel, guys. Nice one. Thanks for joining us here at the Hardcore League, guys. Please do, if you're new to the channel, give us a like, give us a follow, give us a share, and get involved. This is Hardcore League exclusive, large-scale, competitive Battlefield 1. Nowhere else is doing this, guys. We are the only people doing this, and we are amazing at it. And I'm not just blowing my own trumpet. This is what our fans, this is what our sponsors, this is what everybody is telling us, guys. So do please, you know, get involved whilst you still can. Whilst we, you know, not that there'll ever be a time when you can't, but there's no time like the present.
All quiet, huh? You'll be okay. First. What's going on?
Okay, and here we are at Argonne Forest, ladies and gentlemen. And we're going to watch the Doughboys move in, make an attempt against the fierce German Empire. And yeah, things are going to be interesting. In the meantime, ladies and gentlemen, let's have a look. Let's have a little shout out for those wonderful teams who are making tonight happen, and their team leaders, as I always like to do. Oh, would that be a follow? Thank you very much. That's much appreciated. Keep those follows coming, guys. As I say, Exclusive competitive Battlefield 1 here. Large scale, well organised, accessible. All our matches are shoutcasted. We are 1 minute 30 seconds away from starting round 1, map 2. Is the mic still really crackly, Mason, or have we fixed that now? My apologies if the mic's a bit crackly, guys. Mason's just informed me. Alright, let's throw up those ace stats. Ace holes. Max Noobtastic, legend that is. The team leader and the gentleman putting all the work in behind the scenes there. You can check them out on Twitter, on Facebook, on YouTube. All our communities are in the process of getting set up, or are either set up with the appropriate social medias that they need to make this happen. Have I got those teams correct? D12 right, ace left, and we are coming up to the 20-second countdown, guys, and we will be underway here at the Hardcore League. Thank you for joining me. I'm KLW Hitman Pike, esports shoutcaster with the Hardcore League. Give me a like, head over to my Twitch and follow me. I will be casting from my own channel upcoming competitive matches, and it looks like a clean start with both communities. Ace moving up with a Vanguard on Charlie. We've got a few guys on the bottom side of the map who are just going to be moving up as a smaller element. I would imagine their target is going to be Charlie, keeping to the far right side of the map, and it looks like possibly the guys at, I'm just trying to think whether it is D12 are going to have this. They are going to be first on scene at Charlie. That hotly contested flag that both teams are always putting so much emphasis on during this round. If you are able to secure Charlie flag early enough, it's the easiest point of the flag to defend the rest of the map on. It's pretty easy to set up a front line and secure the flags and just hold on the free flags. However, with this being a competitive game, I would imagine either community will just be going for an all cap. And I hear those followers coming in thick and fast now, guys. So thank you very much. Do make a point of hitting that follow button, guys, at the bottom of the screen. Also, if you could share us to your Twitter, to your Facebook, let your Battlefield friends know that there is a competitive Battlefield 1 scene, and it is growing massively. D12 at the moment putting a lot of fire down between Ace and the flag here, but not enough to keep Ace off the flag. Looks like Ace are now moving up with very little resistance on Charlie. D12 defending from between Charlie and Delta, but taking a few shots here and there. Why do they wait 3 minutes at the beginning of the round? Hey, Pix Invoker, that's not a problem, buddy. We ask away, ask those questions. The reason we do that is because we basically, there's an auto balance at the beginning of the rounds, and all the teams are jumbled up, so it takes the teams approximately 3 minutes to swap over onto the appropriate side, to get into their squads, to get spawned in. And there's one thing that will definitely probably keep irregardless of the auto swapping, because if teams need to sub players in and out throughout the round, then it's a good opportunity to do that. It's sort of just to make sure everything stays fair. Okay, Max Noobtastic moving up the front and centre here, trying to make an attempt on Charlie, but D12 still holding strong here. And at the moment, I don't see them being able to get position on it, as they've Ace getting be able to get position on it, as D12 have got such a dominant position. I'm just going to have a look, and it does look like D12 are setting up that front line between Charlie and Delta. It's the easiest point of the map to defend. It's the narrowest point, and it's the easiest point to sort of consolidate. And if you can see up and down, where if I just move my where my Sorry, not that way. If you look just to the up and down of Charlie, you can see more or less a continuous line of blueberries, of enemies, of redberries, whatever you want to call them. And they are defending, they are just bouncing any ace that are coming in from Bravo off them, with quite a lot of ease there, because, they've got a position of advantage. They've got an area that they can cover quite easily with 16 players. It's elevated, and it requires ace to attack them. Hey Dragon, what's going on? You Real Madrid, nice to see you, buddy. Tong Po, all these guys. Rambo, shout out to Rambo, my friend. Crazy, what's going on, brother? Crazy was dropping bitties like a crazy guy yesterday. And D12 are just nailing it here on Charlie. I do want to keep an eye on that top-down view just to see if Ace are able to push past through this. But as things stand at the moment, Ace are not able to push past this. And possibly what we might see is it's just the map. But D12 are doing a very good job with their placement of infantry. Everyone seems to be covering somebody, which is the way forward. Oh, there we go. We've got a bit of bitties from Map Noobtastic, so bear with me and let's get him covered. I had him there for a second. I think he might have just died. Just bear with me. We'll find you, Max. There he is. Alright, here's Max Noobtastic, team leader with the illustrious Ace Holes, making use of his RSC and 1917 optical. Good choice of weapon. Unfortunately, just going down in the background there. I'll just wait for him to come back up. And let's see what he was just trying to defend there at Delta, because he was very much on his own when he went down in the bunker at Delta. But that was very interesting. We didn't really get a chance to see what his approach was there. So now he's on Charlie. He's in a far better position to do some damage. It is interesting to see that the Ace Holes have managed to break through here. And we are seeing members breaking out at Echo. My apologies, guys. Just having a little drink there. Right, this could be an opportunity that Ace have been looking for with the guys at... Oh, yeah, it looks like with Fearless and his squad of Deadly Cami running squad leader, Circle, NHX, Fearless, Roadkill. These guys are lit at the moment. They are going to possibly make a difference here. That, it's been quite a tight game so far. Here we are on round 1, map 2, ladies and gentlemen. So far, D12 are winning. And that has been the theme throughout tonight's match. Sorry, I was just having to scratch my back. Mega awesome. Mega awesome. Oh. Okay, he's just nailing it there at the moment. NHS Fearless. For some reason, I really like that guy's name. Kind of feel it's like something to do with the NHS. I might be wrong. Alright guys, we're about to hit 60 viewers there, and that is just brilliant to see here at the Hardcore League, guys. I am KLW Hitman Pike, eSports Shoutcaster, and you are watching competitive 16 versus 16. And Fearless is going down hard at the moment, having a brilliant run, but is just losing his health and going down to kill them all. Kill them all, doing well for his team. Just going to go back onto Max Noobtastic here for a minute. Max Noobtastic being team leader, and we've got a few bitties, a bit of a contract out on Bax's head at the moment. Guys, if you're not sure what bitties are, you can secure them by watching adverts on YouTube. I'm sure Deadeye will put up a link to that, and then you can spend them here at Hardcore League and follow specific players. If you want to see someone followed, if you want me to talk about something specifically, if you want me to give you a shout out within reason, then send me some bitties on the Hardcore League channel. Sir Cole moving in, covering Max Newtastic. Good really good demonstration of team covering there. He's maintaining a spawn, he's reconning, and he's also keeping a setback position. So a lot of advantages there. And I said bitties. Bitties for all. Click the diamonds on your chat, then get bitties, guys. Shining bright like a diamond. Alright, let's get back onto the overall look-downy menu-y thingy and see how things look from the up-downy perspective thingy. And I'm just trying to gain a perspective here because I'm seeing a very messy map at the moment. We've got we've got 3 swing flags, but we've got 2 swing flags for the guys over at D12, and we've got 1 swing flag for Alpha at the moment. Echo doesn't even look to be secure. We're seeing a lot of contacts and a lot of people going down there, so I'm just going to take a bit look here. Prophecy making use of the elevated position, just getting taken out by Krula, and it doesn't look like Remix is going to be able to get in to revive him, but he has been able to get the revenge kill on him, which is always good to see. La Vendetta. And I'm just going to land here on Fearless. Fearless is Fearless. He's capping Charlie. That is definitely Fearless, living up to his name there. But unfortunately getting taken out by Scruffy. And things did not go down well for him there. There guys, if you do like what you're watching and what you're listening to, thanks for joining me. I'm KLW Hitman Pike, eSports Shoutcaster with the Hardcore League, and you are watching 16 versus 16 Ace versus D12 Conquest Small Competitive Battlefield 1. And we are about, I think we could hit that 100 viewers. I really think we could hit that 100 viewers, guys. Let's do it. Let's break Hardcore League history, and please let me be the shoutcaster to do it, because that would be awesome. So help me share as far and wide, guys, on all your Facebook groups, on your Twitters. Bottom right hand side of the stream you can see the share, and do it. That would be appreciated. As things look at the moment from the top down perspective, Ace are bringing up, sorry, my apologies, D12 are running with 365 tickets to Ace's 301. Oh, really? 158? Damn. Alright, cool. No worries. Well, look, guys, we need to go and get another 90 members to watch this, please. So, go on, share. Even more reason to share. But there you go, Deadeye. Just dropping in with the stats there. I'm just running in with Medicant, see what his approach is. Medicant moving into Delta on a defensive maneuver here. Medicant being one of the team leaders for D12. And, oh, just coming in, managing to get a decent pincer movement between him and Kaiser. Excellent to see. Alright, let's have a look who that guy is. Oh, no, no, no. Alright, see who it lands us with here for a minute. Let's see how I haven't covered much already. Alright, Kaiser. Let's see how Kaiser's getting on for the minute. He's going 16 to 5, so his kill-death ratio is definitely doing its bit for the team. Making use of the auto-loading 8.25. Very effective weapon. I do like it. However, the limited capacity on its magazine is definitely one of the things that puts me off. But obviously it's working out for Kaiser as he's going quite positive at the moment. Just getting one of his, just getting Meteor Sacrifice there. And the guys have been able to secure that western side of the map, denying it to Ace and any approach by them. See how we're getting on here, guys. And it looks like Charlie has become the main focus between the two communities. Again, we're seeing a front line develop, although at the moment it is a little bit scraggly. I'm just gonna let's just see who's doing well. Scruffy going 31-4 at the moment. Aggro Remix going 21-11. So definitely well worth. Yeah, there's Scruffy. Right, let's just find Scruffy there, because he's having an incredible round. Alright, landing on Scruffy, who's currently going 31-4. Just incredible. And he's making use of the Sublander M1916 factory. Oh, and just managed to go down there, unfortunately, to Deadly Coward. Oh, Deadly Cammy. My bad. Just having a look at the old scoreboard again. And at the moment, things have pretty much reduced now to a Charlie objective assault only. That said, we do have some movement here by the guys at D12, possibly with the intention of distracting them off their defense at Bravo. But that was a good win, guys. Can someone make a point of making a note of the points, please, if they'd be so kind? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was map 2. Round 1, map 2. Yes, finally got the right round, the right prefix, the right round. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, just a little reminder about who the two communities are competing. We have Ace Holes. They are run by Max Noob-tastic on the platform of Xbox. And they are available via Max Noob-tastic on Twitter. And we have the professionals over at Dirty Dozen, and they are run by Animosity. Again, they are available on Xbox. They don't have a Twitter at the moment, which, wow, they need to fix that up on quick time. Guys, all you competitive teams out there, let's really pump the exposure up, because we need to be just generating as much exposure as possible, and that means sharing stuff and hosting stuff and getting involved in that community side of things. Alrighty, we are about to head off with round 2 of map 2 here at the Hardcore League, and you are watching KLW Hitman Pike Esports Showcaster. I think I've got the teams right there. I'm sure someone will tell me if I don't. Just going to move that water away from there. And in the meantime, guys, I'm going to put up our new reel. It is Amazables. You guys are going to love it. This is our new opener. Do check it out. Where's my phone? Alright guys, in the meantime, head over to our Facebook page, our YouTube. Give us a follow. This is definitely the place to get involved with your competitive Battlefield 1. We are 2 minutes out, I believe, from the beginning of round 2, map 2. That's not the right one. Just bear with me. And Varsity Blues, the new sponsors crew. dear me. This match is pathetic. That's a little bit harsh. I mean, I wouldn't say it's pathetic. Right, and we will be underway shortly, guys. Here with round 2, map 2. See if I've got the right one. Yay! Round 2, map 2. There you go. I believe we've got Ace on the right and Dirty Dozen on the left. I'm just putting a little share-a-roo out there to our Facebook compadres. Kettles, I'm just about to share a post on the league. If you'd be so on the page, if you'd be so kind as to endorse it, my dear. A photo of the excitement we are having here, and it looks like we are away here at the Hardcore League. Ace making an initial attempt there on Charlie, rushing through the primary objectives to get on that Charlie flag nice and early. And it looks like things are crazy at the moment on Charlie, so I'm just gonna get looking in there on the free mode just because I want to see what these two communities are actually able to do on this flag, as things are not going great for Ace by the looks of it initially. Oh, and I do believe we've got some bitties there, so thank you very much. At Medicant, yeah, sure, I can give you a bit of Medicant. Everyone loves a bit of Medicant. Medicant, where are you? You better not be dying all the time, Medicant. That's not going to help me. There you are, buddy. Alright, so we've got... oh no, that's not Medicant. There you go, there he is. No, I had him. I had him! There you go. There he is. Medicant just currently putting the shots down on Charlie there, but taking a few hits in the process. It could have been smoother done, but that said, he did his best, and unfortunately his best was not enough. I'm just kidding. So guys, if you like what you're watching, what you're listening to, thanks for joining us. I'm KLW Hitman Pike, and you are watching competitive Battlefield 1 at its finest. Large scale and regular. Oh, Fearless just getting taken out there. So I'm just going to look at the tabletop view, see how things look at the moment, because as we are, D12 are making a push past Charlie, and I believe that they might even be pushing as far as to go into Delta, but with the Ace Vanguard that's moving up from Delta to Charlie, I would imagine they are going to have to pull back, they are going to have to consolidate. And landing on Remix here, and he's just going down to Kaiser in the background there. See what he's able to do. Pajama's doing top cover on these guys, but that is just exceptional. So guys, if you like what you're watching, what you're listening to, then do give us a follow. Hit that follow button. Give us some bitties. If there's anyone in particular we want following, then do give us some bitties, and I will happily follow them for you. I'm just landing on Medicant at the moment after Southern. Oh, and I just keep catching him as he dies. I'm sorry, Southern. This is probably my fault. I'm putting the curse on him there. The old Hardcore League curse. If you're new to the Hardcore League, guys, then do make a point of hitting that follow button. Ask anyone in the chat you know, ask any one of the 70 people who are in the chat at the moment what they think of us. And would they get involved? Would they recommend us to other communities to get involved with? And I would be so confident as to say none of them will give us a bad bit of press. Yeah, stop dying, Medican. You're ruining the game for everybody. Everyone's becoming depressed. Alright, let's see how we're looking here, because at the moment D12 are still attempting that push on Delta, and I very much so don't want to miss it if they do get caught up, which is why I keep coming into the tactical view. So my apologies, guys. I know you guys want to be seeing a bit of the action on the ground, so I'm just going to cover back in on Remix here. He's making use of the bar M1918 Storm, and he's got a AA air sight on there, which is probably a good idea with using the Storm. He does seem to be laying down the pain there, just getting a nice little double kill and slicing through the enemy, going 9-5 at the moment, which is pretty good going. We're only about 3 minutes into the round here.
We have lost objective Edward.
So let's just have a look at how things look, because apparently we have lost objective Edward. Alright, let's see what's going on with objective Edward. Yeah, looks like Terminal Lance appears to be the reason for that. He is putting down the lock here at Echo. He has denied it for the to the enemy team, and at the moment he does not seem to have any sort of compromise or resistance. So guys, if you like what you're watching, thanks for joining us. Seeing a lot of names coming up here. Please don't mind, I'm sucking today. Don't worry, Medican, I suck every day. My kill death ratio is 0.8. Always has been. Don't judge me. Don't assume my kill death ratio. Alright, and the boys, this has definitely become a little bit more messy now. We are seeing a points lead with D12 having 197 to Ace's 121. Definitely a developing theme here that Ace are struggling a little bit against D12, but they are really giving it their all, and I look forward to see both these communities progress, really. And one thing I'll be wanting to see from our more veteran communities is them reaching out the hand of friendship and getting involved with their training and giving them some heads up here and there, guys. So don't forget, as a veteran, if you are an OG or if you're a veteran team leader with the Hardcore League, then we really do promote that community sort of sharing. And that will be another follower. Thank you very much. I think we've had about 5 or 6 in the last few hours. Well, in the past hour since I've been streaming. And looking at Medicant, going back onto him, he is moving back in on Alpha. Looks like the last hope on Alpha. He is definitely up against it at the moment. And his Hell Regal is definitely not finding its targets today. He did just manage to get roadkill, but unfortunately then got sliced in half by Remix's bar. And that, ladies and gentlemen, looks like the end of the attack by D12 on Alpha. Although they are renewing their efforts here, I think at this stage they could probably sit back a little bit, because you know, the points lead is now that significant. To explain how the points leads work, guys, and how the scoring system works.
We just become best friends.
Oh, okay. Every time we get to explain something, we get a follower, which is great. Thank you, but it throws. I'm just right. Every time, right? Yeah. So points. Basically, the way it works is we take the team's points at the end of each round of each map, and we put the accumulated points together. So say. D12 won by 500 points last round, and they won by 500 points this round. They would win by 1,000 points. Say Ace won by 400 points last round and 400 points this round. That would mean they won by 8. They lost by 800 points, as they had. We add both the scores from the rounds up together. Alright, and it looks like things are kicking back off into Alpha again. So I'm just going to roll in and see how things look here. And we're with Terminal Lance. Terminal Lance was putting a lot of pain down the guys before. for D12. He was slicing them right, left and centre. And I'm just going to follow these guys through here and just see where they're headed. Oh, he just shut the door on me. Oh, I can go through the doors now. That's awesome. That's a new thing. Alright, medic. These guys just holding firm here. Meter Sacrifice, Terminal Lance, and WikiWick. WikiWick, is that a name? That's awesome. I love your name, dude. I mean, obviously because both these communities are new to the Hardcore League, I'm not giving the individual players shout-outs, but I would definitely like to welcome both these communities. They've done a few matches with us before, but they are just in their early days yet, and it's great to have them on board. Steepy moving up the left side there, and he's going to be putting fire down between Ace and unfortunately getting taken out by Deadly Cammy. Deadly Cammy now moving into position on Charlie, supported by Roadkill, 8th, and the French Great moving round and actually getting a very effective flanking manoeuvre on them both. Very effective indeed. A lot of fire coming from Max, Noobtastic, and Sir Cole. French the Great moving round on Kaiser. Guys, if you do like what you're watching, what you're listening to, hit that follow button, hit that share button. Make your friends aware that there is a competitive Battlefield 1 scene out there. Alright, and the flag is dropping at Bravo. I'm just going to look at the top-down perspective again, just see how things look. And it looks like Finest Swag is just putting up a little bit of a heads up that PT is recruiting. So if you want to join a community, guys, if you're out there and you're on your own as a free agent, then head over to our website, sign yourself up. It's www.hardcoreleague.co. You can get yourself signed up, and we will validate your account shortly. And once that's been done, you can either make the decision on setting up your own community and being a team leader, or you can join one of the 83 communities that we already have established with us and actively scrimming on a weekly basis. This community is built up of, or at least at the beginning of the weekend, it was built up of 1,800 members. I think that's now gone more in the region of 1,900, 2,000 members. So that is to give you an idea of how quickly we are expanding, guys, and how important it is that you guys get over to our website and sign yourselves up today. Sir Cole putting top cover down on Charlie at the moment. Trying to put a few hits there and managing to put one of the enemies down. Buzz Killer there, victim to his bullets. And he's then made another attempt on Scruffy. Scruffy is able to elude him now. And I'm just going to take a look at those players that are having the good points kill death ratio. Battersea having a good game. So let's land on Battersea here to see how he's getting on with D12. Battersea currently making use of the Hellregal 1915 Factory and 1903 Hammerless, going 19-4, putting the pain down on Alpha at the moment. Currently doesn't appear to be too compromised, but things are never safe on this flag, I find. But he looks like he's well backed up by his team there. So that said, yeah, he's doing well. Guys, if you want me to spectate anyone in particular, if you want me to talk about anyone in particular, then please just drop some bitties down, and that would be much appreciated. Thank you very much to our latest follower. That is really appreciated from the bottom of our hearts here at Hardcore League. Thank you so much. You know, please do head over to our Facebook page, our YouTube, get involved with all our shoutcasters. And you know, just that's it. Just get stuck in. Go for the deep end. Still covering Battersea at the moment as he runs 20-4 at the moment. Still making use of the Hellregal, just taking his time and just getting on the flank there. He's making his use. Making him and his squad going northeast. My apologies. It's actually Medicant squad. Send me a game invite, good child. Oh, sorry, you're talking about something else. Medicant, I was going to say, if you are looking at getting involved, Finer Swag, then the best thing you can do is head over to the Hardcore League, sign up to our website, and sign yourself up to a competitive team. We'll get you screaming in the next couple of weeks.
We are winning.
And currently, Battersea just moving around the backside of Delta, just taking his time though. Doesn't obviously trust the rat run that he's about to make a move through. I think it's hilarious you kids talking shit about Battersea Rush. You wouldn't say this is shit.
We have taken objective.
Alright, oh dear, someone's Alright, Battersea at the moment just running around, moving back for Charlie. He's recognised that things are dropping there, and you know, that's it really. He's putting his touchdown. Hey, Grace St. Margaret, glad to see you in the chat, my friend. Little shout out to Strike Team 6 and the guys over at SWAT. I do believe they will be gaming later. I'm not too sure who against. It's not one of my matches, so we will see what those guys are able to bring to the party. But congratulations, that is a win-win for the guys over at D12. Don't know. I just got tongue-tied. Trust me, we're all getting tongue-tied. But good play, guys. Absolutely fantastic between the two of you. Oh. Alright, let's get a bit of information up both these communities, guys, because they have performed brilliantly here tonight at the Hardcore League. If you want to get involved, if you want to sign up, then the community leaders' names are there. Alright guys, don't go anywhere because I'm actually going to be streaming right through. We're going to be doing the next match, which is going to be starting. That's going to be Rift versus... bear with me, it's going to be Rift versus, I'll tell you now. It's going to be Rift versus Enjoy. And that's starting at 8 PM Central. So in the meantime, guys, I'm just going to rest my voice for a few minutes. Don't go anywhere. We'll be underway shortly.